In BIM 360, business units are an optional setting that can be applied to a project for reporting and analytics. Account administrators can create a multi-level list of business units that can then be applied into the project. To create a business unit, as an account admin, simply select the Settings tab. Within the Settings, then choose the Business Units tab here. This allows us to define business units or an organization structure that can be used to filter the dashboard and reports. When adding business units, we want to ensure that we adhere to the following naming strategy. At the top level, we want to have the university name. This will be then followed by a subsequent sub-level of educator last name, module number, and then module name. To add this into the system, simply select Add a Top Level Unit. Here we will enter the university name. Once we have added the correct name, simply select Enter on the keyboard to confirm the top level. To add in the subsequent levels below university name, hover over the blue line and select the plus button. Simply then enter in the educator last name. Once we are happy with the educator last name, select Enter on the keyboard to confirm. Repeat the process to add a sub-level for the module number and a further sub-level for module name. Again, select Enter to confirm. Once we have the required business unit structure, select the Save button. We have now successfully added in the correct business unit structure required for our project. Business units can then be applied to existing BIM 360 projects. As an account admin, select the BIM 360 project required to add the business unit to. Within the project admin screen, select the Profile tab. Then edit the project description. Here we can select a business unit. To select the business unit required, simply select the drop-down, then choose the business unit level you wish to require. Here I'm going to apply the module name. To save the business unit to the project, select Save. Business unit structures can also be amended once created. To amend the business unit structure, simply select the Settings tab from the Account Admin screen. Then select the Business Units tab. Here we have an existing business unit structure compiling of 4 levels. You will see that when you hover over an existing business structure, you will get a move symbol. This allows me to drag and drop the modules into a different position. If I wish to, in this instance, move module name so that it sits under education last name, I can simply use a drag drop method with a left click to drag to its new position. As I hover my mouse over the different categories, you will see the arrows changing and a green tick showing on the screen to show that I can position this new business unit. Where I have a red X, it means that I simply cannot move that business unit to that location. In this instance, I'm going to drop module name under education last name. You will now see this has reordered and amended the current structure. If I wish to rechange it, I can use the delete button to remove a business unit. This will then tell me that the business unit I'm deleting is applied to the following projects. If I delete this unit, it will remove it from that project structure. If I'm sure I want to do this, simply select the Yes button. This has now removed that business unit from the business unit hierarchy and also that project specification. To add in the deleted unit, simply select the plus sign, then select and enter the required text. Once happy, select the Enter button. If you want to then save the amended business unit, select Save. Account administrators who have been granted executive access can then use the Insight module and filter using business units. To do this, you can simply select the module selector and then the Insight module. This takes us into the Insight module for the BIM 360 Hub. We can use the Business Units drop-down to filter the information based upon what we want to see within each of the individual cards within the Insight screen. Simply ticking on and off the boxes will filter the information that you wish to see. Executive access can be granted to any member of the BIM 360 Hub. This will allow them to review cross-project analytics within the Insight module. To grant access, simply select the Members tab within the Account Admin interface. Simply select the Add drop-down and choose the Invite Executives option. This will allow you to choose an email address and send the member executive access. Once the email address has been added, select the Add button. Here you can define a default company, define a role, and you will now see under the drop-down level that the Executive Overview checkbox has been ticked. To finish the invite, select the Invite button. Once executive access has been granted, you'll receive an email to confirm that Executive Overview access has been added for this member.